I'm talking about, he replaced Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as center in the NBA Finals. He beat the 76ers, they won the title that year. Rookie year. It was the most amazing game in finals history. Can you tell us about when you were told he was hurt? Can you take us through that real quick?
Well, in Game 5, Kareem twisted his ankle. He went off the court for, I think, about 4 or 5 minutes. We had to play the Sixers without Kareem for that stretch of time. He came back into the game, and I threw him a lob pass, and he dunked it, and got fouled, and we actually won the game. So we're up 3-2 going back to Philly. So nobody knew if he was going to play or not. So we get to the airport, and I saw the faces of everybody, and I knew right then that Kareem wasn't going to play. So I went over to the guys, and I said, man, what's wrong with everybody? He said, man, you hear? Kareem's not going to play. And I said, okay, so we still going to win, I know. And they looked at me, man, rookie, sit down. You know? And so I saw that everybody was down. And so what I did deal was, when we got to the plane, and got on the plane, and we got to the seats, Kareem used to always sit in the first seat. So I sat in Kareem's seat. And I said, never fear, Magic is here. I wanted to just break the ice. And I told the guys, look, I'm going to Philly to win. So everybody's got to jump on board because we can beat Philly without Kareem. And they were sort of looking at me crazy in the beginning. So I had 5 hours to work on from LA to Philadelphia. So I was working on every guy. Look, man, if we just play our game, we can beat them because we can match up against them. They can't match up against us because we're going to have a faster, quicker team out there. So by the time we landed in Philadelphia, I had told Coach Westhead, I said, look, let me play center. I played center in high school and a little bit in college. I can play center and I can match up against Caldwell Jones. So he said, are you sure you can do it? I said, yeah, I can play center on defense, guard on offense. So of course, we got to the game and the guys started believing. We had a good first quarter, and just then I think the guy said, you know what, we can't beat this team. And sure enough, Jamal Wilkes had an unbelievable game because he had 38 or 9. And everybody talks about my 42, but it was also his 38. Brad Holland hit 5 shots in a row. Jim Jones dominated the glass. Michael Cooper was unbelievable on defense. So it took, Norm Dixon did his thing. So it took all of us to beat Philly, but that's probably my greatest individual game ever in the finals. And I had just won the NCAA tournament just what, 6-7 months ago, and then turn around and we win our first NBA championship. So it was an amazing year for me.
Well, where does that come from?
If you don't score and call me, then I'll come down and shoot the shot. But it was amazing that break was so devastating. We would go on 18-0 runs, 20-0 runs, and it would be over with. And the one thing that we went to do, we went to blow you out. We didn't just try to, win by 4 or 5, but it was amazing, that team, and I was blessed to play with just some incredible players.
That's amazing.
We had all these incredible actors coming to the Laker games, and so, and coming to see us play. So, it blew me away. My phone bill was real high because I called everybody in Lansing to tell them that I couldn't believe that Jack Nicholson actually came to the Laker game. But my aha moment was when I talked Michael Jackson into coming to see us play.
Wow.
It was amazing. We had just shot the Remember the Time video. Oh my God. Yeah. Anybody remember that I was in that video?
Yes.
It was 2 moments. First, Michael Jackson calls me. And of course, I hang up 3 times on him, because I couldn't believe Michael Jackson.
Exactly, calling you.
Because I thought one of my friends was playing a trick on me. And he's trying to talk like Michael Jackson. So I said, this can't be Michael, because I was really close with his brother Jackie. So I said, so finally after the third time I called Jackie, I said, is Michael really trying to call me? He said, man, that's Michael calling. I said, tell him I'm sorry. So he called me back and he said, look, I want you to come over and have dinner, and because I want to talk to you about something. I said, okay. So I went over to his house. So he's down at the end of the dinner table. I'm down at this. Oh yeah, this is real Hollywood here. So I pre-ordered my food, you know, thinking he's a healthy nut. So I'm saying, okay, I want, you know, Mike, I'm healthy too. So give me some grilled chicken and a salad and some, you know, green beans and stuff. So the guy comes out with a big, you know, container, and he lifts thing off there with my chicken, so he delivered mine first. So then he comes out with his thing, and he comes out, and he pulls it, and it was a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I'm screaming, Michael Jackson, you eat Kentucky Fried Chicken! And he said, man, I'm from Gary, Indiana. We grew up on this. So I said, man, get this grilled chicken out the way. So that was my moment, and then I said, look, you want me to be in the video, I'm going to be in your video, but I also want you to come to the Laker game. He said, you don't realize I watched all the games, but I just do it at home. I want to come, but I don't think the fans will allow me to have a good time. So sure enough, he came to the game, and he was right. As soon as Michael walked in, the place just went crazy.
Wow.
He could only stay for like the first quarter. But it was my aha moment, the great moment that Michael Jackson came to see us play at the Forum. So that was good. Now way out. So he broke the huddle, and he looking at me. I'm about to do some work up in here now. So sure enough, he broke the huddle, their ball, he got it, came down, shot a three-pointer, good. 14-5. And he's looking at me. We come down, miss. Michael come right back down. Shoot another three-pointer, good. 14-8. He's looking at me again. We come down, we miss. He hit it again. Hit another three-pointer. 14-11. And now he's like, okay, MJ. So we used to call each other MJ. He said, I'm about to take it to another level. So this is the greatest, I've been involved in all the greatest shots that's ever been to me in basketball. Okay, the first one, I'm gonna show you this one first. So against Dr. J, we're playing against Dr. J, right? So we cut him off, so he has nowhere to go but to jump out of bounds. We got the big throw. So he jumps out of bounds. We thought he was going to pass it to the other side, right? But he started walking through air. The throw is going back. He floats all the way to the other side. Remember, he spun it against the glass. And good. We was like, no way he did that. So now, that was the first shot. I said, that's the greatest shot I've ever seen. But now, we in the 91 finals against the Bulls. Michael Jordan ball with the right hand. We should have known something was wrong. The tongue started on the right side. Then he switched the tongue and did air on the left side. Remember, he brought the ball down, switched hands. We were all on the right side trying to block it, and he switched off the glass and good. Cooper and I looked at each other and said, should we ask him to do it again? Because it was so unbelievable. So we said, I said, that's the greatest shot I've ever seen in my life. But then in the Olympics, Michael, he hit the 3 threes in a row. Well, the next time he came down, he stole it. So when he came down, he took off with a said, I'm gonna just put it on my hip and just wait for a while. So Michael, he just rolled in there. So David Robinson, he started doing this. So when you're doing that, where are you going? Down. Michael's still in the air looking at you. It's almost like he was deciding up in the air what type of shot you want to shoot. So he hung up in the air, spun around, and dunked it 360. That was the greatest shot I've ever seen. So when you think about the Olympics and the Dream Team, I gotta throw this to you too. Kobe and them won by 22 points. We won by an average of 44. So when they want to step up to that, you tell them we be waiting on them. This is the left-hand shot, I go check it. Then I bring it down real fast like Dave Dean used to do, shoot the jump shot. I would do that for hours. And then when it was raining, I would play soccer basketball inside my house. I would roll some socks up, put the basket down that side, put the basket down there. I was playing soccer basketball, so I was pretending like I was dribbling and shooting the glass off the wall. I would draw a little backboard. My mom would get mad at me, right? So I would play basketball all the time, though, man. So remember this. You don't need a trainer, but it's good to have. You got to get out there and play. See, if you love the game, you'll get out there. You don't need your father. You don't need your mother. Well, if they get passed to you, they're available. You don't need it. Now, let me tell you a quick story. So I met this woman. She was walking in college, and I saw her walk by. And I followed those jeans because the jeans were looking really good. So by the time I caught up with her, it was cooking. So I tapped her on her shoulder and said, I gotta know you. You fit them jeans so well. Right? So our first date, you know, we went to dinner and we went to a movie. And I said, you gotta change into some other clothes because our date is not over. She said, what you talking about? I said, oh, you got to rebound for me because I'm going to the gym. And I knew, little man, if she rebounded for me, she was going to be white. Little man, she was throwing that ball back to her, and I was shooting. Love the game, be passionate about it. So if you got a trainer, that's cool. If you don't, go play basketball. Now, AAU is good. But to me, AAU has also hurt the development of young players because they don't play enough pickup games. How do you work on your weakness? It's playing against your dad, your brother, your uncle. So if you can't go left, then you can now work on going left. See? But in the games, you can't do that. So I would love for young people to play in AAU, but also play pickup games. Because that's where you can really work on your game, okay? You love the game? Okay. You play all the time? The grades are good? Okay, that's what I want to know. Grades got to be good.
This has been a magical afternoon.
Yes, Thank you. Thank you.
Jacob. I don't think so. He's got enough pussies right now.
I'm like a huge fan.
Yeah, you know better.
I didn't do anything. I'm just here. I didn't cause any trouble.
Not yet.
I'm so sorry for protecting you.